Warning, this video contains flashing images. Hey, welcome to my next video. I do appreciate each and every one of you out there. Thank you for being here. Hey, we're going to be reacting to a Sir Spooks video. I've not watched his content for a good while. I've actually not watched much paranormal content for a wee while. So I thought, you know what, I may as well do a few more videos on the subject instead of my gaming and stories sort of stuff. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this video goes. Hope you'll enjoy, my friends. Well, let's see if we can debunk anything.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. It's no secret that millions of people all around the world are absolutely terrified of dolls. Dolls often evoke a sense of creepiness due to their uncanny resemblance to humans, yet their lifelessness sets them apart in a disconcerting manner. This phenomenon, known as the uncanny valley, creates an eerie feeling as dolls mimic human features and expressions without.
Uncanny Valley, that just sounds like a title for a new indie horror game that'll be coming out in PC very soon, doesn't it? Uncanny Valley. I do like the sound of that, but yeah, I've heard of Uncanny Valley before. I bet you have as well.
Sets them apart in a disconcerting manner. This phenomenon, known as the uncanny valley, creates an eerie feeling as dolls mimic human features and expressions without the essence of life. There are plenty of videos on the internet that show dolls allegedly moving on their own, but the video that we're about to look at is unlike anything you'll likely have seen before. Posted to TikTok by a user known as Cupid Dollies, we watch as
that clown was creepy.
Zooming in on one of the dolls in their bedrooms after they were woken by something rather terrifying at 2 in the morning. Take a look and have a listen. As you just heard, for some creepy reason, the doll seen in the room randomly starts singing in a bone-chilling voice before eventually emitting an even creepier laugh. This happens twice in the span of nearly 15 seconds.
You actually wonder if maybe has this person got any pets? Maybe one of the pets, a dog or a cat or something, has maybe brushed against the doll and that's made the doll do that? Or maybe it's some sort of malfunction with the doll. Maybe the batteries are going low. I know these sort of things happen. I'm just trying to reach for a reasonable explanation instead of the old jumping to the paranormal, you know. Oh, this is a haunted doll sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. What do you all think? Unfortunately,
this video hasn't been solved in any way, with many people in the comments freaked out as to how something like this can even happen. If you guys have any dolls in your house, you might want to think about selling them or throwing them in the garbage immediately.
If you have any ghost videos you would like me to react to, why not send them to my email address? Thank you very much.
Over on Reddit, a user known as Notel4117 posted a video to the ghost subreddit in which he explains that he thinks he's seeing something creepy in his house and wants to record it on camera for proof. In the video, the uploader proceeds to walk into his aunt's son's room, which, as you can tell, is completely empty. There's nobody there. So far, so good. Then the
That's not empty, the place looks like a tip, as my mother used to say.
For the nanny cam that's positioned inside the young boy's room. It's right here where things get terrifying.
I don't know if I'm seeing shit or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here. Nothing. Closet.
He's a very fast talker, this guy, isn't he? Listen to him.
Yeah.
You can barely work out what he's saying.
Camera in here. Tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room.
To me, that looks like a shadow. That looks like a shadow to me, although that there looks quite creepy. Is that a doll of some sort? That looks like two eyes, a mouth. But that there just looks like a shadow. That is more scarier than what that is. They look like shadows as well. But to me, that looks like a shadow of something. What are you all thinking?
Like, I've checked, like, went back and forth 3 times, and nothing, right? Like, what?
It's his shadow, come on, it's his shadow, isn't it? It has to be his shadow.
I do not want to go back in there.
For some strange reason, it appears as though there's a person standing inside the young boy's room, despite the fact that just 20 or 30 seconds ago, the uploader shows us that the room is completely empty. The video ends a bit later with the uploader saying that he's completely positive that there's something or someone in the room that doesn't belong in there, but says that he's much too scared to go back in the room, and honestly, who can blame him? Especially since he's home alone. Although we'd all probably love to get answers from this video, the fact that it was posted over 2 years ago and no updates have been provided probably means that we'll never figure out the mystery here. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or theories.
Yeah, for me that has to be a shadow. There's no two ways about it. What do you all think? Do you think it's his shadow? I think so. The way the light's positioned is possible. But yeah, that there is more creepier than what that is. Look, that looks like it's got 2 eyes and a mouth there. That does not look like that. Look at it. I don't see 2 eyes and a mouth. I see the mouth there. Eye and mouth there. But that looks completely different. 2 eyes and a mouth. See what I mean? That's more freakier than what that is, I'm afraid to say. I know. I'm a bit weird, aren't I? But that's just me.
A TikTok user known as Charlie829 posted a video to his account back in May of this year, in which he proceeds to take his video camera and record the outside front area of his house, in the middle of the night. As you can tell, everything's completely quiet outside, and the streets look completely deserted. The uploader was probably just trying to go to bed in peace and quiet, but obviously something disturbed him enough to want to record outside. What exactly disturbed him though? Well, we're going to find out in just a couple of seconds. Watch this.
What's with the added sound
Out of
effects?
nowhere, mysterious hoarse galloping noises can be heard approaching ever so slightly, sounding as if they're getting closer and closer to the uploader's house as each second ticks by. There's one point in the video where it sounds as if the galloping noises are directly in front of the uploader's house. But as you can see, nothing is ever visibly shown in front of the house, leaving both us the viewer and Charlie very baffled. A lot of people naturally believe that there must have been some sort of ghostly horse galloping down the streets late at night.
Not a chance. To me, that audio has been added. There's not a chance in hell that was real. That audio's been added. And it sounded terrible as well. If you ask me, my friends, it sounded terrible.
There's unfortunately not much else known about the video, other than the fact that it was filmed in Mexico late at night. Could this be the Headless Horseman? Is this the result of something else at play here? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This next video is definitely sure to keep you up at night, and it'll make you afraid of cemeteries if you aren't already. It was posted to TikTok on May 20th, 2020 by a man named Mark DeFalco. In the video, Mark points out that there's been some sort of crazy accident that transpired in this cemetery. It turns out that a driver ended up plowing through the cemetery and ended up damaging their car in the process, much to the surprise of nobody. Mark proceeds to walk his way through the cemetery, curious about what happened. As he makes his way further in, he proceeds to hear something very unexpected. Take a look and have a listen.
Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky.
None of them look damaged.
Hello? You alright?
It sounds like someone crying. It does, doesn't it? Someone
Okay.
crying.
What the hell?
That was a nice looking BMW.
What the f is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
As you just heard, it sounds like there's some sort of weeping woman in the cemetery with him, whose howls are loud and painful sounding. It truly sounds like whoever the voice belongs to is deep in grief and pain. However, when Mark turns the corner and walks around the vehicle, there's absolutely nobody there, which shocks him. He probably expected the weeping woman to be sitting on the ground next to the car, but she simply isn't there. In fact, she's nowhere to be found, and the video ends shortly thereafter with Mark still not being able to find out where she is.
Yeah, that's quite creepy. What do you think that is? You think that's been added to the video later? It sounded quite clear, didn't it? It did sound like somebody was weeping there. You would expect that in a cemetery, wouldn't you? I don't know, that one's quite strange. What do you all think? Do you think this one's real? Do you think that was actually someone in the cemetery out of sight that was weeping? That's what I think. Someone was out of sight, weeping away. That's what it sounded like to me.
So what do you guys think was going on here? Who was the weeping woman, and why couldn't she be seen anywhere in the cemetery? Be sure to let me know any possible explanations you may have.
Thank you for the great support, I really do appreciate it. If you are enjoying what I'm doing, why not think about subscribing to my channel? It is free and would help me a great deal.
A man named Ajay Nomoto posted the following video to his TikTok account and says that the following piece of security camera footage he's about to show us was filmed on October 14th, 2019 in the middle of the night. For the first little while of the video, it doesn't appear as though there's anything strange going on. Sure, the surroundings look a little creepy, but nothing downright scary happens.
That is a creepy looking house, isn't
Out
it?
of nowhere, this happens at around the 1 minute and 15 second mark. Take a look.
10:29:17. Okay? Tingnan nyo dito, may lalabas dito na parang usok. Tapos mabilis siyang papunta dito. 17.
Does anybody speak Spanish?
Ayun. Okay, back natin.
What does that say? Oh, there is something there. Some sort of anomaly.
Ayun, sobrang bilis niya. Tapos yung
I don't know, is it maybe a fly, an insect or something?
parang usok.
Something on the lens of the camera?
A mysterious
Very
ghost
interesting.
entity can be seen running past the security camera before disappearing into thin air, much to the horror and confusion of Ajay, who has no idea what this could possibly be. Do you guys think there was some sort of a ghost lingering around the area late at night, or is it possible that this was just some kind of trick of the light?
Or is it maybe somebody using a masking technique in editing software for videos? It kind of looks that way to me, to tell you the truth. I would like it to be a bug, but to me it looks like somebody's tried to use the masking technique to make it look like there's a ghost. That's what I think that is. Anyway, let's continue. Quite a good one, but I think I possibly have debunked that one. Here's hoping.
To this day, nobody knows the real answer. We've probably all heard of the Bermuda Triangle, but there's something just as fascinating that most people likely haven't heard of, and it's called the Alaskan Triangle. 20,000 individuals are thought to have disappeared in this isolated area close to Juneau, Alaska.
I've heard of
during
that
the
before.
1970s. This thinly inhabited area has acquired its mysterious reputation with an average yearly disappearance rate of about 2,250 people. The video that we're going to be taking a look at was posted to YouTube on December 9th, 2020 and was uploaded by a man known as Capital T. Capital T and his brother were out in Fairbanks, Alaska, near the Alaskan Triangle, and proceeded to hear some truly strange noises. It was at this point that the brothers decided to pull out their phones and start recording. The following is what they ended up capturing on camera.
Alaska looks such a beautiful place, doesn't it? It looks very cold though, but yeah, it's so pretty. I would love to visit Alaska sometime. It looks like my kind of country.
You hear that? It's coming from all directions.
Yeah, that's animals in the woods. I don't know if that's wolves.
Yeah, you hear that?
Is that wolves maybe? Yeah, that's animals in the woods, isn't it? It has to be.
That's the plane. You hear that? Sounds like it's coming from over there. Sounds like it's coming from every direction.
As you can hear, a plethora of bizarre noises can be heard coming from every single direction, almost as if whatever is making the eerie noises is surrounding the two brothers, encompassing them. The good news is that it seems the brothers didn't get harmed in any way that night and were able to get out of there before anything even worse could happen. Unfortunately though, this was the first and only video that would ever be posted to Capital T's YouTube channel. Strange sounds in the sky are nothing new, as sky trumpets and similar phenomena have been reported for many years. Let's hope we find out one day what the cause of these sounds is.
I remember the sky trumpet phenomenon. I actually heard that years and years ago here. It was very weird. Did anybody figure out what it was? The trumpets in the skies that you could hear. It was very, very weird, but yeah, I definitely heard that here years and years ago. I think it was in the morning as well. But yeah, I do remember that. It was weird, very strange. I don't know what it was. Very, very weird. I live in Scotland, so we usually have a bagpipe player that plays his bagpipes on a Sunday morning. It wasn't that though. Anyway, let's continue with the rest of the video. Hope you're all doing good. Thank you for being here.
The following post comes to us from the popular Paranormal Encounters subreddit, a place where users are encouraged to post and share their truthful accounts of paranormal sightings and experiences. The uploader of this post, user Octopus Funeral, says they lived in this house for 2 years. During that time, they encountered everything from saw blades sliding off tables to strange shadows moving when confronted, which is obviously very creepy. The whole house was active, but the worst was apparently the basement where this video was taken. While doing laundry, the uploader felt a presence behind them, and every time they felt that, something crazy happened in the basement at least 90% of the time.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here.
I love the user's name, Octopus Funeral. Sounds cool.
That's freaky stuff right there, man. Yep, that's what you call freaks.
That could obviously be somebody hiding behind the shelf there and just, pushing things off the shelf. Just out of sight. Maybe his friend's doing it, his partner, his kids or whoever. Someone out of sight just pushing things off the shelf. That's what I'm thinking.
It's getting goosebumps. Boy, here we go with the door again. Yeah, I don't like that.
It's all a little too convenient that all these things are happening at the exact same time he's took his camera out, Very, very convenient, isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Let go of it. Oh crap, that's freaky.
In the video, the door on the back is a heavy, thick 1¾ inch solid oak slat door with original 1930s hinges. The uploader describes themselves as a big person, and even they had trouble closing the door. They'd experienced the door opening and closing on them before in that basement, and did not expect to catch it on camera. As you can see by watching the video, the incident is quite fascinating and terrifying in equal measure. It's the kind of video that's so simplistically creepy that it'll likely cause you to lose a bit of sleep tonight.
I have a question. Right, quite clearly he was pointing his camera in that direction as he was expecting something to happen, because he wasn't really looking in any other direction, was he? So I'm thinking he was waiting for something to happen, which makes me think that this has been staged. Yeah, I think this has been staged. Because he quite clearly points the camera there, expecting things to happen. But in real life, 99.9 times, nothing happens. So yeah, and he just got so lucky that all these things seem to have all happened at the exact same time. That he took his camera out and was pointing in that direction. I'm very, very dubious. Does it show that I'm quite dubious? Maybe. Anyway.
And make you afraid to
Let's
go
continue.
inside your basement ever again. Over on the popular UFO subreddit, a user known as Chilled Game Dog posted a follow-up video to a previous intro he submitted that showed a strange-looking UFO that baffled viewers. This second part is just as baffling and fascinating as you're about to see. The footage in question was filmed over Curitiba on July 7th, 2024, and seems to have been taken sometime during the daytime. As you can see, as soon as the video starts, the UFO in question is quite strange in appearance. Have a look.
Hold on, I've seen this one. This one has been debunked. Apparently there's a festival in Brazil at the exact same time that this video was taken, and they let off like balloons into the sky. This is an actual balloon in the sky. It's not a UFO. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same video I seen months ago. Yeah, it's been debunked already that there was this festival in Brazil and they let off balloons in the sky, and that's exactly what that is. It's a balloon in the sky. Sorry to disappoint you guys and girls, but it's the facts. Would have been a good video if the facts never came out, yeah?
The camera at one point pans down to the street, showing a normal city bustling with people who either don't notice the strange object floating directly above them in the sky, or they just don't care.
In other words, they're so used to it that the people don't react. In other words, they know it's a festival and it's a balloon that's in the sky. So there we go. It's not real. It's a festival balloon.
One
Sorry
person
to
in the
disappoint.
comments says that the footage is either the clearest footage we've ever gotten of a UFO, or it's unfortunately something like a balloon. Sadly though, we'll likely never get a concrete answer to this. But what do you guys make of this eerie footage? Do you think this strange UFO is legit, or do you think it's something easily explainable such as a balloon? Be sure to let me know in the comments. This next video is going to make you afraid to leave your house at night in case a strange object injures you, so just be wary.
A strange
The footage in
object?
question was posted to the paranormal
I wonder
account
what's going to
subreddit by
happen.
user named Cam03. Cam says the footage was taken just a few days ago in his hometown of Colombia. The video is quite shocking and strange, but as you can see, it starts off relatively normal. The video begins by showing the front of someone's house in the middle of the night. It's peaceful and quiet, and everything appears to be normal. However, that's all about to change in just a few seconds.
They said in the middle of the night. It's 1857. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. It's in the evening. It's not really in the middle of the night, is it? Anyway, I'm going to shut up now.
As you can see, out of nowhere, as soon as the homeowner opens his door and proceeds to head outside, a mysterious orb-shaped object appears to run into the guy and proceeds to knock him down the flight of stairs. Cam says the guy in the video ended up having to get 24 stitches in the hospital. He also says that he personally wouldn't classify this object as an orb, but doesn't really know what it is. Do you guys have any theories? If so, be sure to let me know in the comments.
That kind of looks like a fly, doesn't it? Or some sort of insect. Let's have a look at it.
So, be sure to let me know in the comments.
Have I missed it?
And proceeds to head outside, and
Yeah, that looks like a fly. Or an insect moving in towards the camera. But him falling off there, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about.
mysterious orb-shaped object appears to run into the guy.
I don't think it does run into him. I think the object just goes past there.
And proceeds to knock him down the flight of stairs. Cam says the guy in the video ended up having to get 24 stitches in the hospital.
It's a strange one, that one, isn't
He
it?
also says that he personally wouldn't classify this object as an orb, but doesn't really know what it is.
For me, that's an insect.
Do you guys have
Not an
any
orb,
theories?
an insect.
If so, be sure to let me know in the comments. A man named Clay Shiner posted a video to his YouTube channel on October 27th, 2022 that has gotten a lot of people in the horror community talking, and for good reason, as you're about to see. The footage in question was filmed in Baxter, Tennessee, and shows the uploader filming the woods directly in front of him in the middle of the evening. Everything appears normal until this happens.
He just, do you see that? Do you see that?
That just some creepy guy? It is, isn't it? That's just some creepy guy.
Oh my God.
No, that's someone in a
Oh my
ape
God.
costume, a Bigfoot costume.
Oh my God.
It is, isn't it? It's someone in a costume.
Out of nowhere, a tall and hairy creature can be seen slowly stalking its way through the woods, much to the horror of Clay, who simply cannot believe what he's seeing with his own two eyes. The video ends just a couple of seconds later as Clay proceeds to ask one of his friends if he sees it too, leaving us all to wonder what could have possibly happened afterward. Obviously, this looks exactly like the elusive Bigfoot, but we'll never know for sure if it's really him or just a hoax. Either way, it's a fascinating video that will keep you on your toes the next time you find yourself in the forest. Reddit user accomplished-720 posted this highly unsettling video to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit a couple of weeks ago that was filmed somewhere in Romania. The video was filmed on a security camera in the middle of the night and shows a car parked near the side of a house. This seemingly innocent video, though, takes a sudden turn into sheer horror in just a couple of seconds. Watch this.
Right, let's see what happens. Oh, there's somebody coming towards the motor, as we can see. Now, what do you think is going to happen? That looks weird, that looks quite freaky, doesn't it?
Out of nowhere, an extremely bizarre and lanky creature can be seen slowly walking up towards the car. It then proceeds to walk directly past it and out of view of the camera before the video abruptly ends. A lot of people in the comments seem to be in agreement that this is some kind of a humanoid creature. What exactly it was trying to do or what exactly it wanted, though, is completely unknown. Just be sure to be on the lookout if you live in Romania.
Certainly looks like a person.
And that was 11 scary
That was
videos.
quite freaky.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Well, what do you make of that video? Some of it was okay. Some of it was quite scary. A lot of it was, I think, hoax. But yeah, it was quite entertaining, wasn't it, for what it was? Anyway, thank you all for being here. Hope you really enjoyed the video. Until next time, I shall scare you later. Thank you for getting to the end of that video. Did you enjoy it? I really do hope you did enjoy that video. Anyway, if you liked that content, why not like, comment and subscribe? That would help my channel out a great deal. Yeah, that video was a bit weird, wasn't it? Anyway, here are some other videos that might pique your interest. Until next time, I shall scare you later.